Pierre, what's going on, everybody? What's good? It's your boy Rob, aka Roboto, and I'm back once again with another fantastic YouTube video. Today's video, we're taking a look at Madden 21 Ultimate Team, the team standouts that came out recently. There's a bunch of them to pick from, and in today's video, we're going to break down some of the best options for you to pick from, especially with that 89 overall free card that you get for completing the solos. So we're going to take a look at some of them, pros and cons for a couple names. But before we jump into all of that, just want to let you know, if you're new here, you can totally support me by subscribing to the page. Hit the subscription button below, hit the little bell, get notified anytime I'm live. You can also follow me on the socials right along here. I'm live everywhere: Instagram, Twitter, Twitch, all that good stuff. Of course, here on YouTube. So appreciate all the support as usual. Today's like goal, 20 likes. We get 20 likes in a week. We're gonna open a bundle next week. So that's the deal. 20 likes, 20 thumbs up. So if you like what you see, thumbs up. Let's get that pumping. So yeah, let's just jump right into it. We have 32 team standouts, and I'm gonna go through some of my favorite ones. Not a top 10 per se, but these are just names, right? These are just some of the interesting and more intriguing names that you should definitely target depending on what you need for your team. Every team is different. Every need for every team and every player is different. You might need training. You might need this player because he's gonna fulfill a need that you need on your squad. You might need a new cornerback. You might need a new quarterback. You might need a new whatever. You might have a power up already for a card and you're like, hell, I might as well get this card, throw it in the power up, and we'll see what happens, right? So there's a bunch of options. I'm just gonna give you the 10 best options just based on what the card looks like. Also some pricing in the auction house if you're considering doing some sets. So let's just jump right into it. All right, we're not gonna go in any particular order. Again, not a 1 through 10 ranking, so to speak. More so, I'm just gonna open this pack because I did finish the solos. I got the 89 overall to choose from. Gonna go over some of the options and what the best ones might be for you. Right off bat right here, actually, Kyle Fuller. He's not the best corner in the game. We'll go over that in a little bit. Or best secondary player in the game, but he's not that bad at all. Let's compare him here. 89 overall cornerback. Bears theme teams will love it. I'm sure he gets other. I'm pretty sure he gets others, unless I'm thinking of somebody else. But 90 speed, 90 excel. Right down here though, man coverage 82, zones 89, presses 82. It's not that bad. So, but 5'11". Could it be, 6 feet? That'd be awesome, but it's not bad at all. So 89 overall with 90 speed. That's definitely one to look at there if you want to add Fuller to the squad. Right here, we're gonna go take another look at another corner, William Jackson. 91 speed, 6 feet even. Man coverage at 89, zone or 88, zone coverage at 84, press at 85. So he's probably a little bit better version of Fuller. He's probably the best true cornerback available. Oh, I'm sorry, actually he's the second best true cornerback available. We'll see who number 1 is slowly but surely as we matriculate down here. And then right here, number 3. I mean, we're just gonna go 1, 2, 3. Josh Allen. That's a very good quarterback card. He's kind of fun. He has some good abilities there. I forget his archetype off the top of my head. We'll go look at it real quick. Since I have it right here. So his archetype's a strong arm QB, very similar to Brett Favre. 82 speed, 93 throw power is awesome. 84 throw accuracy mid, 83 deep. Throwing the pressure, throwing the run, play action, not as good as Lamar there, but 89 speed, 6'5", he's tall, so not bad at all. 82 speed, nothing to sneeze at either. That's pretty solid. Not everybody's gonna be fleet of foot like Lamar at 90 speed. Kareem Hunt is not a bad option there. He's just probably not the best running back option. We can check him out real quick if we want. I don't think he's the best running back option. In this, I think it's probably Alvin Kamara. We'll take a look at that as we get closer a little bit, but 88 speed, his catching 70, change directions 85, trucking's 84, 87 break tackle. It's not horrible. It's not a bad card at all. So we're gonna keep matriculating down here. Now, one that I'm probably gonna add to the squad, I'd argue he's probably the second best left outside linebacker in the game right now, probably behind the new legend that came out today. This Jason Pierre-Paul card is pretty solid. 6'5", 78 speed, but right down here, 80 block shed, 81 power move, 93 finesse move. That's pretty damn impressive. I'm not gonna lie. So that's pretty impressive here from him in comparison to 87 Khalil Mack as a base card. He's excuse me. Yep, there we go. He's taller. He's about the same speed. Everything else is pretty much looking JPP except for that block shed and power move, but JPP on the finesse move with a solid tackle rating, some strength, some acceleration. not bad at all at 6'5". So that's a good card. And I'm probably gonna add him, eventually gonna add him, because he's gonna fill out Giants chemistry. He's gonna have a left outside linebacker. It's gonna be great. Kyla Murray is probably the best quarterback card available out of all the team standouts. 89 speed, but he's short, right? He's 5'10", so I mean, he's not gonna be seeing. Will he throw the ball into the lineman? Maybe, but I really doubt it. 90 throw power, 82 mid accuracy, 83 deep, very similar to Lamar there. But throw accuracy short. Lamar has him a little bit, obviously on speed too. But overall, though, Kyla Murray isn't bad. I mean, I believe his archetype's scrambler as well. If we look at it real quick, yeah, I believe his archetype is Scrambler. Let me just check real quick. 1 second. Yeah, his archetype is Scrambler. So he'll get some similar abilities to a Michael Vick. So just keep that in mind. Improviser is probably the best overall quarterback. I think in my estimation, overall quarterback archetype is Improviser. Really like that, especially with Lamar Jackson. Now here's the best corner out of all of these. Probably he might be the best card out of all of them, honestly. The Jerry Snead. 89 overall cornerback. He's a man-to-man corner, 6'1". He has 92 speed stock, 89 excel stock, 92 jump stock, man coverage, zone coverage, both at 86 stock. So you put some chems on there with 87 press, you could easily get this card up to 95 speed. I know I said I wasn't going to talk about, you know, chems and all that good stuff, but man, this is a pretty damn good card. So just keep that in mind there. Also, you know, the thing about this card too is going to be his power up. His power up is going to be a little pricey probably if he doesn't have one already. He's going to be a highly sought after card, especially for like Chiefs themed teams. His power up is already at like 200k according to Mudhead right now. I'm looking at Mudhead, so about 200k for the power up. And his card alone is probably close to 150, I think, right now. So it's a pricey card. It's probably the best overall card out of all of these. Is probably Jerry Snead. If you had to pick one card, it's probably Jerry Snead if you needed a corner. I don't, but you know, he's interesting. Alden Smith's an interesting choice as well. Left end for the Cowboys if you need some more a power rusher there. Field General Jerome Baker, he's an interesting choice here, but unfortunately linebackers suck. But right here, the thing you got to know, obviously 88 speed stock. And then right here down to 81 block shed, 87 play rec, 91 tackle. So he's gonna be all over the field making plays for you if you need somebody to kind of get some space out there and make some tackles. As we go down, Brandon Graham's interesting, not for many reasons because his power up's already out, but his base card, this card is expensive. The card that you get through the sets. Calvin Ridley. Okay, so there's going to be a kind of a back and forth here between Calvin Ridley and DK Metcalf as to which one's the best wide receiver out of all these, out of the team standouts. I personally am leaning more towards Ridley just due to the fact that his route running is a little bit better. The speed and height isn't as good, but the catching traffic. So let's just take a mental note of this, right? 85, 82, 85, 84, 85, 88. All right, so let's just switch over to DK. Just to see in comparison, because DK Metcalf is also a fantastic option. I don't think you can go wrong either way. But 92 speed, 92 jump, and then the catching right here, 84, 87, 88, 86, 83, 86. I mean, you're splitting hairs at that point, right? Between those two guys. It's not that much far off between either of them. Just know that both of them are very good, but Ridley's probably the one that's going to be underestimated more than DK, just because DK is a bigger name, and DK is actually literally a bigger player. So if you get Ridley though, that's not a bad option, especially if you're a Falcons theme teamer and you don't need to put his power up through the path, so you can have that Falcons chem on there. So Ridley's a great option to have. Fred Werner, as of right now, he's the most expensive card on the block. If you did the set, his base card is the most expensive, but his power up is rather cheap because I believe it's already out in circulation. Blake Martinez from my Giants. Miles Jack's okay, he's pretty cool. Marcus May's probably the best free safety out of all these. So we're going to look at Marcus May as he stacks up with Steve Atwater, both 89 overalls. Atwater's a little bit taller, not as quick. But right here, Marcus May also has him here in man coverage, zone coverage. speed and excel. So those are the really kind of key points there. Hit power, tackling is good for Atwater, but unfortunately fumbles just aren't calls in this game right now. So the hit power at 85 is perfectly fine right there. He'll get some big plays, get some big hits to break up some passes. But the tackle down to 80, I mean, with Jets chems, you'll get him up there to about 83. So it's not horrible. He's a fantastic card though. It's a good card right there. Marcus May. As we continue to matriculate down here, Darron Harmon. Some people are picking Harmon over May. I personally liked Marcus May more. He's just a smidge faster, and his tackling is a bit better as well. So I'm picking May over Harmon, but Darron Harmon's not a bad option as well. As we go on here, we're going to keep matriculating down some names. You know, Alan Lazard, Shaq Thompson, Ellerman's a little slow. Derek Carr's very interesting, just for the simple fact that he does get Hot Route Master when you power him up all the way through. Is it worth it to power him up all the way through? That might be up to you. But right now, his card is, you know, he's not as expensive as the other quarterbacks. So up to you if you need it, especially if you're a Raiders theme team, that could be a good option for you. Chuck Clark here. Number one Ravens theme team, so that kind of helps him a little bit as far as getting better stats. But 89 speed, 6 foot tall, 83 tackle there, but the man coverage at 80, zone at 86, hit powers at 88. That's not bad at all. He's a pretty solid card. You're gonna need some help there, obviously tackling again. And the man coverage is a little low, but you know, you can come him up a little bit and get that powered up there. So Chuck Clark is a good option as well. We're running down a little bit. We already kind of touched on DK. DK Metcalf, you know, he's probably, if not number one, he's definitely number two best receiver out of all these. Even in comparison to Calico, I mean, he's no slouch at all at 89 without any chems on him. 92 speed, 92 jump, 86 short route, but he's 6'3", 83 mid route running, 86 deep route running. But you can chem those up and get him to a respectable number. Is catching at 84. Cross that over the 85 with the power up, and you're probably doing some numbers there with the DK Metcalf. Eric Hendricks, they kind of played him. Kenny Vaccaro's not good at all. Bernardrick McKinney's not good at all. Mike Hilton's all right. Alvin Kamara's probably my favorite running back option out of all these, just for the simple fact that he gets very similar stuff to Reggie Bush. So Kamara's basically the discount version of Reggie Bush here, and his power-up's already out in circulation. So if I was you and you needed a good running back, I'd say definitely get this Alvin Kamara card. Buy his power-up on the auction house. It's like 2, 4, 5,000. It's not that much, and power him all the way up. You should have the 62 to. You should have a power-up pass to get his lower elite. I believe his elite's an 80 or an 81. And then get him up to an 89 with some chems and stuff. He's going to be over 90, probably well over 90 too on some Saints theme teams. So overall though, I think if I had to rank my top 3, I'm probably going to go, personally, and this is my personal opinion, I'm probably going to go number 1's probably going to be L'Jarius Snead. Number 2, I'm going to put Ridley. And then number 3, I'll put Marcus May as my top 3. Kyler's up there. DK's obviously up there. Josh Allen's up there. William Jackson's up there. The rest of these guys are pretty solid overall. I wouldn't say they're anything that's going to break the game. But unfortunately, the one I'm going to pick is Blake Martinez, because I already have his full card. So I'm just going to sell the full card, put Blake on my squad as my 3rd middle linebacker. And you know, not worry about having to do a power up because I got Giants theme teams going. So, but that's gonna do it for the video, right? So that's team standouts. That's all we got right now. So that's all. That's all 32 of them. We got standouts out there through the packs. We got standouts that we can get through certain sets. Just keep that in mind, that if you are going through team standout sets, these team of the week cards are valuable. So you can see this right here, this 82, selling for 40K. Yesterday was at 45K. So I'd strongly suggest you guys getting out there, buying or building these team of the week cards and selling them as quick as you can, because eventually the team standout flurry and excitement will fade. So make money as you can make it. All right, that's all for today though. Catch y'all on the flip side. Peace out.